Taylor Swift, the world's biggest pop star, has faced a relentless struggle for control over her own music. Despite her immense fame and wealth, Swift found herself embroiled in an ownership dispute, navigating multi-million-dollar recording contracts and copyright claims. Swift's journey began when she signed with the Big Machine record label as a teenager in 2005. Over the years, she recorded 6 successful albums under their banner. However, in 2018, Big Machine was acquired by her longtime adversary, Braun, a powerful figure in the music industry. Swift had publicly accused Braun of incessant, manipulative bullying, and now he controlled the master recordings of almost all her work. Taylor Swift's battle for control, re-recording her legacy. Taylor Swift, the iconic singer-songwriter, found herself at a crossroads in her career. Despite her immense success, she faced a significant challenge: the ownership of her music. When her former record label, Big Machine, was acquired by Braun, a figure she had publicly accused of bullying, Swift's control over her master recordings slipped away. Rather than accept this fate, she took matters into her own hands. In a bold move, Swift announced her intention to re-record her first 6 albums. Starting with her self-titled debut from 2006, she embarked on a journey to reclaim her art. Here's why this decision mattered. By re-recording her albums, Swift aimed to regain control. Under her new deal with Universal Music Group, she would own the masters she produced. As the primary songwriter, she already held rights to the musical compositions. Re-recording allowed her to assert her creative autonomy and ensure that her art remained hers, untethered from corporate interests. Swift's determination went beyond business. It was about artistic integrity. Her songs were more than commercial commodities. They were personal expressions. Re-recording allowed her to reinterpret her own work, infusing it with fresh emotion and perspective. Each note became a declaration. This is my story, and I'll tell it my way. Swift's decision sent shockwaves through the music industry. Other artists took note. The balance of power between artists and labels shifted. Conversations about artists' rights gained prominence. Swift's re-recordings became anthems of empowerment, resonating with fans and fellow musicians alike. Her loyal fan base, the Swifties, stood by her side. They understood the significance of this battle. For them, it wasn't just about Taylor Swift. It was about every artist who had faced similar struggles. They streamed her re-recordings, celebrating her resilience and unwavering commitment. Swift's determination to release her albums on her terms resonated with fans who admired her artistry and resilience. Already, Love Story, Taylor's version, from her 2008 album Fearless, has been well received, staying true to the original while asserting her control. The impact on copyright law. Swift's move had broader implications for copyright law. In music, there are 2 copyrights. One for the musical work itself, usually controlled by the composer or songwriter, and another for the recorded performance, usually controlled by the label. Swift's decision shifted the balance, emphasizing artists' rights. Her seismic impact extended beyond commercial success. It reshaped the industry's dynamics. Taylor Swift's battle for control over her music exemplifies the power struggle within the industry. Her decision to re-record her albums not only empowered her, but also sparked conversations about artists' rights and ownership. Swift's legacy extends beyond her chart-topping hits. She has left an indelible mark on the music business, reminding us that even the biggest stars must fight for their creative autonomy. Taylor Swift's remarkable journey of re-recording. Let's delve into Taylor Swift's remarkable journey and the impact of her decision to re-record her albums. Taylor Swift's re-recording journey is a fascinating tale of artistic determination and business acumen. There are some of the reasons behind her re-recordings and the impact they've had. Taylor Swift's decision to re-record her early albums stems from a pivotal moment in her career. She signed with Big Machine Records in 2005, achieving immense success with hits like Love Story and I Knew You Were Trouble. However, her contract didn't grant her ownership of the master recordings, the original versions of her songs. When Big Machine Records was sold to a private equity group, Swift's masters ended up in the hands of music manager Braun. Swift's fight for creative control intensified. She wanted to reclaim her artistry, ensuring that her work remained within her own grasp. Re-recording her albums became her strategy. Starting with Fearless, Taylor's version, in April 2021, she meticulously recreated her early hits, adding subtle updates while preserving their essence. The lush banjo twangs and familiar lyrics took on new life, now under her ownership. Swift's journey isn't just about her, it's a potential model for other artists seeking fair compensation. While most struggle against industry forces, Swift's power and determination set her apart. She secured ownership of her future masters, demonstrating that artists can rewrite the rules. Her fight reshapes how wealth is distributed through creative work, inspiring others to take control of their art. Impact on her fan base, the music industry, and artists worldwide. Taylor Swift's loyal fan base, affectionately known as the Swifties, stood unwaveringly by her side during her re-recording journey. They grasped the significance of her endeavor beyond mere music. For them, it was a battle cry, an assertion of artists' rights and autonomy. Swift's re-recordings became anthems of empowerment, rallying against an industry that had often prioritized profit over creators' well-being. Swift's decision to reclaim her early albums reverberated far beyond her own discography. Other artists took note, reevaluating their relationships with record labels and considering their own creative control. The balance of power shifted, and conversations about artists' rights gained momentum. Swift's bold move ignited a revolution, one that transcended melodies and echoed in corporate boardrooms. Inspired by Swift's example, musicians across genres began to question the status quo. They examined their contracts, negotiated for better terms, and sought ownership of their masters. The music industry, once dominated by labels, faced a paradigm shift. Artists realized that they could rewrite their narratives, just as Swift had done. Her re-recordings became a beacon of hope for those navigating the complex landscape of creativity and commerce. Swift's re-recordings weren't merely about nostalgia. They were a legacy of empowerment. By asserting control over her art, she sent a powerful message. Artists deserve agency, respect, and fair compensation. The Swifties, passionate and vocal, amplified this message. Their unwavering support fueled the movement, turning it into a force that transcended individual albums and resonated with anyone who ever picked up a guitar or penned a lyric. Taylor Swift's re-recordings sparked a seismic shift, an awakening that rippled through the music industry. The Swifties stood as witnesses to this transformation, and artists worldwide found renewed courage to reclaim their voices. Swift's battle cry became a universal anthem, one that continues to echo, urging creators to seize control of their destinies and rewrite the rules of an ever-evolving industry. Stay connected for more videos.